Wonderful. Now, the first thing I'm looking at today is gold, like right off the bat. Like, I'm probably also going to be looking for options today, too, so we'll see. Let's see. Get Schwab up. I like 4200, major key psych level right there. And another thing, 4220, this was our market pullback level. We use market AI. This is our pullback level. We hit it. So I'm looking for a rejection back to target 4320. 4320 is our new market level right over here, 4320. Just realized I didn't update that in the show this morning. That's all right. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Let's see, gold options. Let's see, the options we could look for on GLD this morning will be probably the 390s. Nice, cool. Oh, I love that. Just because the reason I'm going with the little options lately is because I'm trying to sort of see how they play out on gold. Not really looking for 0 days, really looking more for like a day or two out. Let's see, options, GLD. And then do strike. So look, these all say they're like super expensive, but this ones are super cheap. Calls are super expensive, puts are super cheap. That is incorrect. That's because price has gapped lower since we closed yesterday. Look, gold was all the way up here. Now we're opening all the way down here. So with that being said, I wanted the oh yo, that's gonna be crazy by the way. The 388 calls, even especially the 1 day to expiration tomorrow, they're at 14 right now, right? So they closed yesterday at $14 a call. That's $1,400. Okay, guess what? They're probably gonna open like $50 a call. They're gonna drop crazy strong. Because Theta went against them and Price went against them. It's one thing I'm keeping an eye on. I do want to see what's going on with ES and NQ. Nah, Adonis, we're still on futures. Absolutely still on futures. It's and if I go, listen, another thing too, guys, if I'm going long or taking calls on gold, you would just go long on gold and vice versa. So I'm sort of dipping my hands in both. Options give a better return on investment than futures do. So because gold's been pretty consistent in trend, as I jinx it, that's why I'm looking for options on that. But futures are still where it's at for the most part, consistency wise. Really wanted to make sure gold held above 41.96. Look at this key level right here. I'm sort of hoping this would hit during market open. About 200 passive buyers sitting at 4,200. So they're going to try to absorb all of these sellers that are coming into this level. So let's see if we break it or if we hold it. Guys, if you're here on YouTube, hit that like and subscribe button. Hope you're doing well, man. Happy Tuesday. Had a killer show on Market AI this morning. See that gold trying to hold? I just be patient, man. It looks good. It does look good over here. I'd look for some gold longs, 4,200. But 4,200 wasn't hit. It was 4,207. It was this whole area held. That's a crazy area, though. Very strong passive buyers sitting in there. Very heavy volume. But something I did mention too in the show was I would probably want to be more patient for like a 15-minute or 30-minute reversal, especially, well, look at the 30-minute. 30-minute doesn't have an upper wick, so this does actually look pretty decent right there. But if we get a 30-minute closes outside of this area, then maybe reverse back above, get above previous day low, get back above our New York session. I do want to see, no, indicators. Nah, I'll tell you what though, I do like the sessions indicator. I usually don't like indicators, but I like the sessions indicator, market sessions by Edgeful. It's a pretty nice one. I like when you turn it off, it gives you just the New York, like turn off Asia, London, and Sydney, and you get just New York session. So you could like very clearly see where we're trading, where we're opening. Like this day right here, we wicked to New York highs, previous day highs, and then rejected. And then we could have targeted previous day low. This one up here, we opened above, traded back within the range and held, traded back within the range. This was a good one to target that gap fill though. Let's see where we're currently trading at right now. So New York, let's see. 12 o'clock. Nope, that's not going to be a good one. Well, you know what it is. It's the 12 o'clock and our gap fill are both right here. So here's our gap fill price. And here is our 12 midnight price. Do I have a midnight price? I used to. The reason these are relevant to each other is because both of them are high probability price targets to be hit. So when both of them line up very close to each other like this, the odds are much higher that the price targets get hit. Now, unfortunately, we are probably going to open very close to it, so that setup might not occur. 15-minute closes in, I think it just opened actually. A 15-minute just closed. Gold is looking like it's trying to find buyers out of this demand zone, off of this support level on Bookmap. That's confluence. But let's see. I like also 4203 now. A buyer stepped in 4203. So they're starting to look. They pulled some of these orders to put them higher. So I feel like they're following price back to the buy side. So I wouldn't look for shorting gold down here. Really be looking for longs on gold down here. Like I said, let's see. And another reason too for options over futures is if we are looking for a trend trade, like let's say we're looking for gold longs down here, right? Which would call for this whole daily candle to wick back higher, and most likely the following day to continue that trend and make a new all-time high. Well, then I might want to swing trade that. To swing trade futures requires a very heavy margin. Options, not really. You just need a cash account and you can do it. BYND best play. Oh yeah, what's going on, bro? What's up, Lil AR? Yes, sir. Oh yeah, look at that gold, man. Right off the key level, right above the market level. This is a good spot to look for gold longs down here. Just be careful. It is pretty heavy volatility wise. So probably look to trade micros, but this looks solid. This would be the trade setup on gold right there. 42.17, stop loss 41.95, 4,200. 41,997. This would be trade setup on gold. 100. That's, oh my goodness, 100 points on gold. Listen, it's not impossible. No way. Yo, guys, you guys remember how I just pointed out the 12 a.m. and the gap fill price levels? I just got an email from TradingView about the edge full, which we just went over an edge full indicator that they added. Oh, I don't know if it's gonna be there that quickly though. The ultimate reversal. Yeah, ultimate reversal setup. Basically, this gap fill and 12 a.m. that's considered the ultimate reversal setup if price is able to open above the previous session. So where we have this gap fill here and the 12 a.m. here, if we opened somewhere up here on NASDAQ above our previous session high, then that would make these two price levels high probability as a target to the downside. And vice versa, if we opened somewhere down here on NASDAQ, then these would be price targets to the upside. But the indicator they added, the ultimate reversal indicator, should plot out, yeah, check that out. That blue line and that yellow line, that's the ultimate reversal right there. Oh, and it marks out previous session high and low. Yo, that's so cool. Andre was just telling me about that. He was like, oh yeah, we're gonna get it out soon. It's out already, you just gotta update it, I think he said. So very cool. Update to latest. Let's see. He said the only issue with it is you can't really back test with it excuse me, unless you do like the full back test. Like do something like this maybe? Let's see. Yeah, because like if you look back, it's not going to have lines there or else the lines would be everywhere. But yo, that's cool, man. Cool. Okay, good. So listen, we have 10 minutes for market to open. Hopefully, and by the way, guys, gold continuing higher. Gold is a great buy opportunity down here, in my opinion. What were we saying? NASDAQ. I want to see NASDAQ open somewhere to the downside over here. That way, these two price levels, that yellow, oh, well, the blue one, the blue and yellow, that's the ultimate reversal, become targets. So this area becomes support. This area becomes my target. Gold with a dip. Don't buy gold this high. When I say gold's a good buy, right, sort of means like this general area, the bottom of this range, but we don't want to buy while we're making highs. We want to buy in pullbacks, like right here, possible buy opportunity. If we pull back further, possible buy. Right now, what I see is 42.10 as a possible retest and buying opportunity. But right now, it looks like we might be trying to build up to go higher. And at this point, we could be patient for the market to push out of demand, retest, and then go up. Now, Lil AR mentioned expands distribution to Walmart. I'm on Beyond calls from yesterday. Yo, I gotta check Beyond out then. Is it to infinity? And Beyond. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I saw. Oh yeah. Beyond had a little bit of a short squeeze there. I saw the Wall Street Bets guys were talking about it. Are calls on it? How do the calls look on Beyond? They're gonna be crazy expensive now. But let's see. BYND. Bring your own Beyond. 250 call. Yeah, oh dude, your calls are gonna be nice. Yo, I'd probably try to get out of those into I was gonna say get out into them into some strength, but if it's feeling a short squeeze, it's gonna pop. But you want to be careful because let's say the short squeeze is what we got overnight and people take profits right off the bat. What's gonna happen is not only are people gonna take profits and it will start to pull back, but once the volume starts to settle, boom, IV crush. It looks like right now the bid and the ask on that, on Beyond. I thought that was on the option. But look, right now, implied, look at this, implied volume, IV. 300%, 400%, 500%, major. Stay away from that. Yo, what's up, Joe? What's up, Adrian? Charlie, what's going on, guys? My expiration 10:30. Oh, good, smart, real smart to get a further expiration. Because those, even though there's going to have high IV too, could still give you a little bit of a better chance. Let's see. YouTube guys, good morning everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. Join me live Monday through Friday at the Bullish Bears community at bullishbrs.com. Like to trade futures. We go over, look at this guys, that buy the dip opportunity on gold. Very nice. Yeah, gold looks good. Actually, let me take this. Let's see. Beyond. We'll be keeping an eye on Beyond just to see if it does want to go up and beyond. $2 strike? Bro, good work, man. Good work. Let's see. $2 strike on Beyond. October 31st. $2. Call. Delta of 1 right now. Ask was 46. Bro, you're going to be in like at least 2 to 300% return on investment, if not 5 or more because of the IV. Because right now also what can happen is because of this gap up, because of the implied move happened with the high IV, it might go even more in your favor. So you see how options can really do one of two, right? Just like anything, right? We either go up or we go down as we joke, but options, they take it to an extreme. Had about 6 minutes for market to open. Yo, imagine Beyond just like dumped right now. Came right back to the previous session low. I'd like to wait on gold. Hold up, wait a minute. I gotta do it. I'd like to wait on gold because I want to see if we can get a good setup. I want to see us come out of this demand zone first and then pull back for the entry, right? I'm not a big fan of trying to force the long here and then it chopping around, possibly stopping me out or me wanting to take profit up here because it's starting to chop. Like, no, let's be patient. Wait for confirmation. If it is reversing off of this level and this zone, I have a confluence of 3 zones, I want to see it continue higher. Right? So we're going to get that. And if we don't get that, then we're probably going to break lower, and I don't want to be trying to force a long position. Yo, what's up, Sky? What's going on? SP Row, Siva, good morning. Habibi, what's up? And Andrea, good morning. Mike, what's up, man? Ozzy, Lobo. What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all doing well, man. Happy Tuesday. Check the 15-minute time frame, very important to keep an eye. Also turning back green, 30-minute time frame. Trying to reverse like we are looking for. Big pullback right here though, volume-wise. Volume's getting a little dead here, support. Now look at the cumulative volume delta, the session, so not the cumulative volume delta, the session volume profile right now, and then the session volume delta. So this basically takes all the volume, subtracts the buyers from the sellers, and it gives us the session volume delta. And that tells me, okay, well right here at 42.26, it was negative 592. There's way more sellers than buyers at that level. Over here, 362, way more sellers. 379, way more sellers. And on the buy side, most we really get's like 240. We have one right here for 468, which is great, but it just looks like a lot more aggressive selling overnight than buying up until now, right? We really sort of got that reversal over here, but we still had selling volume down there. So that's why I'd much rather be patient. I want to see if there's actually a demand zone here, because I sort of just marked that area as a point. Yeah, there is. Okay, we're good. 30-minute demand right there, guys. D 30-minute. Guys, how we doing? What's cooking? Good lookings. Let's see. D 30-minute. Markets open in 3 minutes. Oh man, markets are taking forever to open. So possible trade setup on gold. I'm not in it yet. I'll let you guys know. 42.10 looks like a good retest entry. I do want to be careful. 4,200. 41.96 should hold if we want to make higher highs. So check it out. On gold, we have been making higher highs and higher lows. Higher high, higher high, higher high, higher high. Even right here was higher than this high. Higher high. That was the high we just came off of yesterday. Then this was Friday. Higher low, off of this higher low. Okay, well now today, guess what? We just pulled back all the way to the bottom of the range, but we still held that low. So this could be creating a higher low to then go get ready to head towards another higher high. That's why I'm looking for an option swing trade on gold today, because I want to be able to hold it throughout the rest of the day if we can trend higher, and into tomorrow for that gap up in that direction, because futures markets trade 23 hours, so I'd like to see if GC can have that. What did you say your GC profit target? So gold profit target, first one would probably be the this red zone right here, 42.86. 43.20 is the next target. But ideally, we want to see gold make its way back to all-time highs, which is possible. We'll have to see. Markets open in 3 minutes, 2 minutes. We wanted to see ES and NQ. We wanted to see them sort of open below this blue and yellow line. This is NASDAQ right now. This is the gap fill price, and this is the midnight opening retracement price. Let's pull up ES. Put our market sessions on there. We could put that indicator on there as well. Ultimate reversal, favorite that. It's pretty cool. Inside day on ES, which automatically makes the previous day high and previous day low price targets. NASDAQ also, yeah, NASDAQ also within that range. Waiting on gold, really just waiting on the market to open at this point so we could get some real volume and see what's going on. So when you're taking calls on Microsoft in some way, maybe the stock would be good for Wednesday, even maybe NVIDIA. Yeah, maybe, Joe. Joe, are you trading options as well, or are you trading futures? Options, cool, man. Yeah, no, futures, I got you, I got you. Listen, everything's about risk reward. Everything's about how you manage your trades, letting your winners win, cutting your losses shorter, knowing how much you're risking per trade, everything. Bro, I don't like where NASDAQ's opening. What I'm going to do, guys, with where NQ's opening right now, because it's in such a tough spot, and we had such a strong move yesterday, what I would like to see on NQ is I'd like to see the similar reaction. Market opens, and we go bullish, and then a retest of this zone. I'll take the long off a retest of that zone. Gold, Wanted it to hold higher here. Market's open in 1 second though. Ding, 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 ding. Yo. Yeah, yo, look at those options. No way. They closed yesterday at 1,400. They're opening today at 260 bucks. People are losing it who have those options. Let's see. Nah, all a little pricey right now. Could wait for market to sort of do its thing. I'm not taking anything on gold right now. I do want to see what happens here. And also market just opened, so we don't want to jump into anything either. We could just completely dump. 4209, there's that 4210. That was a pullback area, but we broke through it. So like I said, we're staying patient. Cannot join voice channel. Anka, I'll send you the YouTube link. Here is the YouTube link. Bro, Discord's got like Halloween noises now. I don't know if you guys hear it, but it like adds like a almost like a breathing noise to the notifications. It's the weirdest thing. Is somebody over my shoulder right now? Alright, gold would really, really need to hold this level. So I am gonna try a gold long. Let's see. See if we get filled somewhere. I'm trying to gold call. I'm in gold calls. If we just dump though, I will just literally flatten. Like if we break below 4,200, I'm flattened. I'm done. But this is the extreme low I wanted us to hold. So that's why I'm okay trying this early in the morning. Because I know, like I said, it either goes up or it goes down. At this point, we have support down here. If we break it, then I'm out. I think the dollar's strong right now, actually, which is not good. DXY. Nope, dollars are looking pretty weak at the moment. So I'm not going to jump out of gold just yet. Could possibly come down to 4203 though before we continue, but I'm staying patient. Stop loss is 41.96. So I'm in gold, 41.96 stop loss. Calls or futures, it doesn't matter. You're going long, we're going long. Cheech and Chong, like the comedians. Gold trying to hold demand right over here. A lot of people trying to sell these lows. Hopefully, they're on the wrong side. Want to see these buyers take back. There we go. Also want to check that 30-minute time frame. Nice little basing hourly. Hasn't created an upper wick. 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour. It doesn't close for 26 minutes. So if we start rallying and we just have a clean move up for the next 26 minutes, that's going to lead to a reversal candle on the 4 hour, which guess what, guys, is going to lead to my swing trade on gold to play out. So I'm going to stay patient. I'm in down here, stop loss over here, and that's it. I'm in the 392 calls. I had to get a little further out. Not the end of the world. 392. Let's see, where's GLD over here? 392. 392. That's right here. That's actually a great one. Because I think we could get back to 402. So 392, that's going to be 10 bucks in the money if I swing trade this. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Discord? Just got to be careful, man. We're stuck right now on gold between a rock and a hard place. We got support under us. We have some sellers above us. I'm sorry, support below us and sellers above us. So we do want to be a little careful here. I don't like the longer we consolidate, the less the odds of this trade playing out. Made 700. Jeez, it's honest, man, with the scalps. Crazy trader right there. Go work, bro. Yeah, gold with a little weakness. I'm looking for 97 as my stop loss. So it could even go as low as 4,200 and hold. So it's okay. Just waiting. Yeah, I hope gold could hold here, man. I went over it in my show today. It was my first show. If it holds, that would be awesome. If it doesn't, I'm gonna look horrible. How do you see comments? Hey, what's going on, Doug? So Doug, if you want, comment in don't comment in the live stream, comment in the main chat. I always have main chat up. That's where Anka posted. But main chat. I want to see the dollar move lower, man. I hate that the dollar is trying to move higher again here. Daily time frame too, I mentioned on the dollar was trying to make higher highs and even higher lows. So that's a bullish sentiment on the dollar, which would lead to a bearish sentiment on gold. But again, overall gold has been bullish. We're at the bottom of the range right now. I don't want to short down here, so I'm holding the longs. We'll see if we can squeeze. Squeeze gold, squeeze. I want to see that CVD flip to negative 2100. I want to see that below 2000, or I suppose above negative 2000. Bro, I'm hungry, man. I've been talking all morning. Holding gold, holding golden. Good morning, everybody. Those options are pretty flat right now. I got in at 133. They're sitting at a spread of 132 and 140. But once we can find some momentum, we should be able to squeeze that option back. Yeah, there we go. Now it's at 150. 153. 5,000. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, let's listen. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Nice. There we go. Want to see gold move higher here continuously, right? We're on the 15 minute. We're on the 5 minute now. Point of control. Where's point of control? Trying to move higher. That's good. 577, 589, 590. Like, move higher, 600, and create another high volume node up here. That's what I want to see. Continuation. Let's go, gold. Let's go. What I also want to make sure, though, is there's no, like, fair value gaps or any short position entries over here. Because if I'm running long into a short entry, like a 15-minute fair value gap like this right here, then I don't want to go, oh, well, I should go short now. But I want to be aware of it because, hey, guess what? If we flip that, a lot of people are going to get stopped out, and that's going to support me right there. Might even add. Look at that. Boom. 159 on the cons right now. Nice. There we go. Gold. Love to see it, guys. It's how we do. It's how we do. Yes, sir. 167 on the calls. Boom. 174 on the calls. And it's keep going and going and going. Oh, my goodness, guys. Boom, boom, boom. That's what I'm talking about. Oh my goodness. 188 on the calls. 192 on the calls. Gold. Pump that, baby. Pump it. Louder. Pump it. Louder. 4320 is the market key level we have. 4238 right here is the last area where we have some passive sellers. So this is a crucial point right here. Want to see if we squeeze above it, man. That would be leaving a lot of sellers in the dust. We're forcing out a lot of sellers right now. Remember, we were going over the cumulative volume delta and the session volume delta, and it was a lot of 500, 600. Now there's only one 500. So buyers have been trying to step in lately. They've been trying to absorb these sellers. Could even get out here for a real nice scalp, but I don't know, man. These buyers squeezing? I was looking for a swing trade. I ain't gonna get out after 5 minutes. What am I, silly? Made some money, gotta go. Yes, sir. Good job, Winfield. Hey, we all printing through gold this morning, man. You could, guys, I'm telling you, get out here, call it a day. But I'm alright. I'm gonna hold the calls. I'd like to see continuation off the bottom of this range. Would like to see us, we broke the 15-minute FVG. Would like to see us storm right through this 5-minute now. But we could pull back here. I'm just staying patient. CVD started to push stronger to the buy side. Look at that, only negative 1,500. Before it was negative 2,100. Here we go, gold trying to chew up this 42.38 level. Great. Great, great, great. 200, those calls I got in at 133 are at 200 on the ask right now. That's what, $70 return on $130, like 50%? 50 RR? 50% ROI, not RR. 50 RR. Yo, imagine risking 100 to make 5,000. Alright, we got rid of that passive seller up here. We absorbed it. I think we're getting ready on gold. I'd like to see a squeeze higher here. Take me away. Come on, gold. Let's just take it away. Remember, I was looking for that rally for the last 20 minutes leading up to the 4-hour close? Well, I need us to definitely break that 5-minute fair value gap to the upside. Guys, this could be huge. Just got to be patient, man. Again, it could even take profit up here for a real nice return on investment. And taking base hits is very important. Volume was nice on that last candle. I want to make sure point of control is higher. It is higher. I have all the confidence I need to hold this call. And if it goes to stop loss, hands up, so be it. Don't care. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. But I'm holding longs. I like point of control was higher. We had some low volume over here when we broke that 15-minute fair value gap. So I would like to see us pull back to it. But that's it. I don't think we're going to reverse from up here. A very strong move to the upside along with volume. Just remember though, when it comes to options trading, those calls, I just said they were at 200. One pullback, 185. So, gotta be careful. A bit of a low volume shelf right here off this 42.30, 42.29. And that's that 15-minute fair value gap too. So I would like to see buyers step in very soon on gold. I really don't want to see us stall too much back to the downside. And look how much volume came in too. This point of control, 2,500 volume-wise. 1,000 right there. Looks alright, looks alright. Let it pull back. Do whatever you gotta do, gold. I'm not stopping out. Unless it hits my stop loss. Which at this point, sure, we can move it up a little bit. This pullback's eating away at the people trying to trade off this 15-minute fair value gap. They're saying, oh, okay, well now it's an inverse fair value gap. Let me go long off of it. Let's see if it stops them again and then reverses again. Or if it just goes right through and doesn't even care about it. Which is also... Alright, let's see. So it stop hunted them. I'd like to find support on gold as soon as possible here. Or else, yeah, sellers might be able to continue from pre-market. Let's see if that's a stop hunt there one more time. CVD did try to dip back towards the downside. Let's see. Big drop there on gold. Back to that market key level, though. So, again, I'm not, like, freaking out. I'm not jumping out of the long position. I liked point of control was higher on that last 5 minute. I liked the volume that came in on it, too. 15-minute, I do want to be careful and make sure it could close green above that recent 15-minute FVG, this one right here. I want to see the 15-minute close above that, which is in 2 minutes. So we need to see buyers step back in on gold. If they don't, might stop out. We'll see. We shall see, we shall see. Might even be retesting demand. We have support down here. I wouldn't look for shorts at this point. Remember, whenever you're in a long position, you're not sure, oh, should I exit? Should I get out? Get in? You gotta ask yourself, too, would you get in a short position here? Where would your stop loss be on that? You know, want to ask yourself these things, because if you're like, oh, well, I wouldn't go short here, well, then are you sure you want to exit out of your long right now? There's a retest of demand. Minute 20 left on gold on the 5-minute here, and this is definitely some unfortunate selling volume. Back to negative 1,900. NASDAQ sold off. Didn't hit the midnight price yet. This is the area I would like us to hold on gold. 4213.8. How's the dollar looking? And it was the dollar that was really my biggest concern. And it is trying to move higher. But it's consolidating, so I guess we could consider that a weak dollar. 40 seconds left. 4 hours still doesn't close for 15 more minutes. I'm not the most concerned. My only issue is this current 15-minute candle right here. Could be a basing candle before we sell off. So I almost, depending on how this 15 closes, I almost want to add, not add, what's it called? Grab a put and see, you know, which one plays out. Let's see, GLD. Yeah, that 15 is a bad 15-minute. Where's point of control on it? Check 5-minute here. Yeah, point of control back lower. Gold is definitely in a range. I still wouldn't go short here, though. I'd really like to see us back above previous day low. We might retrace, though, and test 42.14 one more time. Which is right below our previous 5-minute low. So like a previous 5-minute low, stop hunt, and then a continuation. Let me get some of this shit off my chart. We got a lot going on here. Like this green zone. All the way over here. We could delete this. Delete this. Turn that off for a sec. Yeah, definitely not looking ideal right now. Let's see. Yeah, gold might be getting ready to line up to the downside. Just be careful here. I'm not grabbing shorts down here just yet either. If we break, I stop out of the calls and we go into some shorts. Definitely looking like it's trying to gun towards that 42.03. Bro, we had such a nice run, man. 30 points on gold there. Should have took it for a scalp, man. Forget those swing trades.
Kevin, quick question. I might have missed it, but what's your reason for going options versus futures?
Just because gold's been a bit more consistent on the price action, so it's just looking to sort of take advantage of a possible swing trade opportunity. But right now it's definitely not looking good, just based off of the 15-minute alone. Let's see. Yeah, see that? We're gonna probably sell off pretty tough there. I'm back. It's funny. We pulled back here on gold, and the options I got in at 133, 136. It's not even red on the options yet. That's why I liked gold options too. We had the similar price action on, I think it was like last week, where we pulled back real hard, but it didn't like melt me like options usually do. Like this, yeah, I don't know, we'll see. I still think this 5-minute and 15-minute are trying to sell off right now. We have support here. If we didn't have support right here, I would be looking for some shorts, but let's just be patient on gold. I know a lot of people are going to be trying some shorts down here on this breakdown. I needed 196 to hold. If 196 fails, I'm definitely out of the longs. So close. There it is. There it is. All right, let's see if we get a pullback. I'm going to get out of those longs. Might just keep dropping. Big selling volume in here too. Let's be patient 1 sec. One more dip and I'm out. We did have selling volume there. We did come back towards an old area that was support. Might possibly try to act as resistance, but we did just achieve a lot of volume down here. Remember though, 4 hours, still trying to dump to the downside now. Before we were trying to reverse, well, now it flipped sides. We only have about 12 minutes left for that 4 hour to close. So let's definitely look to get out of this. Bye-bye. Very small loss. I'm actually very surprised on that. NASDAQ, we wanted support of 25,175 on NQ. Gold will be patient. Could have definitely taken it for a scalp, man. I shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda on that. That's alright. We live and we learn to trade another day. Watch it reverse now. If it does reverse, I wouldn't be against going back in.
You want to run downstairs?
1 sec. Wow.
Okay.
Let's see. Trying. Did they get rid of the PDT rule yet? I heard you guys hear about that. Trying to get rid of the PDT rule, pattern day trading rule. Yo, how's Beyond doing? Oh, I took a hit right at open. How are those options, though? Didn't go too crazy. Gold trying to melt. 15-minute, like I said, was bearish, so I will look for a short on a pullback. Where's our next target on gold? Only about 30, 40 points away. Good morning. Oh, there we go. Probably wait for this 4-hour to close on gold. Even let the 15-minute close. What I wanted to see was it close bearish because of this basing. Bearish. If it closes down here, grab a short on the pullback, and that's it. But we need to close down here on the 15 on gold. There we go. This zone becomes our new resistance level because that was our support area. Big drops on gold. Glad I got out. Gotta respect our stop loss and our stop loss criteria. The puts are flying now. That's one thing. We'll see. Oh, you know what? Let's do... Oh, that is those. Let's see, NASDAQ trying to pull back a little bit here. Now, NASDAQ opened right at the gap fill price, so we tested that right away. We did not test the midnight open, which is in this supply zone. Remember, the only NASDAQ trade I was looking for was a break of supply, retest, and a long. Here comes gold on a bit of a pullback. Would look for a possible rejection near this 4,200. Now, I'm waiting on the 15 to close, which unfortunately is in 7 minutes, so we do have some time. But I would like to see a close down here, retest and go. So we could be patient. Dollar's still trying to move higher. Dollar's sort of range bound, but more bullish than bearish. Biggest concern. New York session, within previous New York session, high and low. So we could also wait for the initial balance on ES and NQ too. Because right now, technically, it looks like, well, at the moment, we made the high first, then we made the low. But if we make this low, and then we break this high one more time, then this could be leaning more bullish on NQ. So let's see about that. Now, gold, I would like to see 4204. NASDAQ, I want to see break above 25,300. Yo, Lele, are you still in anything? And guys on YouTube, let me know if you're taking any trades. Discord, you guys too. We're staying patient now. We took that one gold long, did stop out for a loss. Was running real nice at first in our favor, and volume was also showing in our favor, but we got to remember nothing is 100% guaranteed in the market. That's why we have to have good risk management. Without good risk management, it doesn't matter what your trading strategy is. You could have a 90% win rate, but if you just let your losers win, or you add to your losers, or whatever the case may be, well, it doesn't matter. Gold negative 2,800 on the CVD, so gold's definitely screaming bear. Let's see. Beyond is up 50%, 47% from previous day close. GLXY is one that I posted about this morning. I actually gotta put that through in half a second. Let's see, gold. Gold, I'd prefer it chop right now so it could do its thing. Because I don't want it to go too far from my entry. Gold looking better to the downside than the up right now. Let's see. Good morning, everybody. Nas dipping. GLXY dipping. Gold dipping. Everything's dipping. Yo, Adrian, did you schedule an appointment, a one-on-one or whatever, the mentorship call with Edgeful? I saw that yesterday. I was like, yo, I know this guy. I know this guy. Ozzy had one too. He was like, oh shit, it's Kevin again. How am I always getting stuck with Kevin? Gold on the pullback here. 15-minute closes in 3.5. I don't want it to test this level during this 5-minute. I don't. If it does, we'll see. Dollar's getting weak. Yes, sir. Nice. Let's get it. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you're all doing well, man. We guys take any trades so far? Guys, let me know if you took any trades so far. No trades? Good stuff, man. Good patience. That's awesome. That's huge, man. Let's see. Nice drop on NQ there. We do have this area right here of support on NASDAQ. That's what I was looking for. I bought MGC and all right. Good to stop out. Definitely good to stop out. And I'm stopped out of the longs or calls, whatever you want to call it, too. I'm definitely waiting on a pullback here on gold. 42.04 for a possible short. Bro, I know gold was looking so good, man. Not even it's like the entry was good, and then it had followed through, and then it just said never mind. It must have watched our market in the morning show. They knew. Minute 40 left on this 5-minute. Same with the 15. So I want gold to close somewhere down here on the 15. Preferably below this yellow line. Minute 30. NASDAQ selling off. How are equities right now? Equities also pulling back for the most part. Microsoft's in a range. Apple's trying to move higher, but within a range. Nvidia also within a range, but coming off key level around 180.50. Yeah, minute 8 left. Definitely looking for a pullback on gold for shorts. YouTube guys, make sure you run the like button up. Y'all are sleeping today. Yo, Mike, you take any trades today?
Not yet. I'm in a short NQ right now.
Nice. Gotta be careful. I know. I'd like to see NAS pull back towards a 25,175. We got 25,200 passive buyers, 25,187 passive buyers. Got a little more sauce to the downside. Good. Gold's giving us what we were looking for. Look at this low volume shelf up here. This 196. Oh, that's 196 low volume shelf. All right, maybe that's the entry point then. Stop loss 42.02. Want to see a quick pullback on gold here for a short entry. 15-minute closed bearish in our favorites. What we're looking for continuation to the downside. So I'd like to find a short position, but I'd need a pullback for an entry. I do not want to short the lows. Nas moving lower, gold pulling back, looking for 41.96 as an entry for short. Yeah, if it gives that entry, I'm definitely taking a short. Got 25 points on NQ. Good job, Exhausted Trader. Good work, man. Yes, sir. Nas looking like it's ready for another drop. 15-minute was moving lower. 30-minute hourly. Yeah, pretty bearish on that hourly, and it just closed. Same with gold. So let's get that pullback. Let's get a short, and let's hold. Might not get the pullback. How's the orb on MNQ? Let's see. As the orb. The infamous orb. We had a breakdown. Alright. And let's see, measured move wise, you'd be looking for a 1-to-1 would be over here. But if you're looking for a 40% would be over here. So it's getting there. You'll probably hit that soon. Yo, good morning, everybody. What's crack-a-lackin'? Just a little heads up, FYI. I might be, I don't know, I gotta see. I might be putting a little pause to the coaching. Not complete pause, but just like Wednesdays, Thursdays, take on less clients or whatever, or only do the large bundle. You know what I'm saying? But just to free up the schedule a little bit. Come on, gold. 51.96. I'm sorry, 41.96. We want it. We want it. Damn. Don't sell the lows. Just wait. Put support 25,200. Yeah, I saw that 25,200 looks good on NQ. Right here on Bookmap too. Gold's like, I don't feel like pulling back today. I'll see you later. I don't think we have any economic news today either, so we're all right. Gold's definitely more bearish. Would not look for longs. Just also wouldn't sell the lows. I hate selling breakdowns, and I hate buying breakouts. I'd rather be in here, so when it moves and then stops me out, I'm not chasing up here and then moving my stop loss, and then still getting stopped out. Dollar trying to move higher should lead to a weak gold. Gold did not give me a sell opportunity yet. Would really like to see this 41.96 pullback entry. 15-minute closes in about 10 minutes. So again, pullback and then continuation on the 15 is what I'm looking for. Which I suppose might not happen. We might continue and then pull back on the next 15 and hit the 15-minute fair value gap. So it's really gonna depend. 41.96 where I'm looking for a short on gold. This might just be the last little pullback before we drop because it's not even. Buyers just keep failing. But at some point, I do want to see a little pullback to stop the people out that are selling these lows. This is what I'm looking for right here. this push up there. We're almost there. Nice. Big pullback on the puts. Love it. Big pullback on gold. Love it. Come on. Keep going. Almost there. 196. I'm looking for 196. Come on. It's 195. Give us 195. 196. 197. 193. Pushing into it a little bit. 194. 196. There we go. All right, now if we could start to reject, going short. But if we blaze right through this, I'm not. Here's 200. Here's a bit of a blaze right through that I was mentioning, but let's just be patient. I still see this as resistance up until like 04. This is where I'm going to try a put on gold. But sort of same preference of when I'm trading futures where it's going to be a scalp. If we just continue higher, we head towards 4206, I'm just going to get out. There was a big seller here last time we were here. That's why I wanted to try this as resistance. And if it fails, it fails. 15-minute is why I was bearish too. I wanted to see this 15-minute continue lower. And that's it. It's just the way this cookie's crumbling right now. Where did it fill me? Did it fill me? 161 on the put? Okay. Getting a little buying pressure here. Gotta be careful, dollar's weak. Want to see these sellers step in pretty quick here. 15 minutes, got 7 minutes left, and I wanted to see a red candle followed by another red candle. There we go. There's some selling. Looking for demand. 41.48 down here. I'm in the 380 puts. That would bring us to, I don't know, 382 maybe. A lot of people just got trapped up there. Gold with a nice flip. Nice. Great entry so far. Gotta emphasize so far in case we pull back. Good sells, though. Good sells. Let's see. Point of control. I want to see us moving lower here. Volume, price-wise. Yeah, point of control is holding lower. That's good. Just really want to see this candle drop. Drop? Gold looking pretty ready to get parabolic to the downside again here. Want to see that 15 continue. So we have 5.5 left on the 15. 30 seconds left on this 5-minute. Trying its best to drop. Some selling pressure. Not much support under us. Do we have any targets to the downside? Not really, which is a little bit of a red flag, actually. Because it's like if larger institutions aren't targeting somewhere, then why would we expect us to go anywhere? So I'm going to look to see if we can get one more drop, and I'll get out at new low a day on gold. we get one more drop here. Wanted the 15 minutes to continue bearish, which it's flip-flopping right now. So we're just waiting. Was point of control lower? Point of control's been messing me up. It hasn't been a good confluence lately. Today, at least. Staying patient. Let's see. The dollar is near an area of support, so I don't really want to be looking for longs right now, because the dollar could try to move back higher. But look at gold, man. Gold does not care about anything. But just remember how fast the sellers were able to take it before. So if I'm looking at the 15, I'm not that concerned. It's just a pullback. $3.20 left in this 5-minute. Need to see sellers take it back. This would be a huge move to the downside if we can get that. A lot of people trying buys on gold right now, even though we broke support and we broke a lower low. It broke this low right here, so I'd want to come back to this area now. There we go. But it's hitting this 41.85. 41.85. This was support last time we were here. Just for the past, past 20, 30 minutes now. But let's see, the more times we test it, the weaker that zone gets. But it's still holding, so that's something else to keep an eye on. A little word to the wise, don't take any trades in the middle over here. We want to either short the highs or buy the lows, but we don't want to be trading in the middle. Staying patient. I'm still in a put right now, but not that confident. It was looking real good on the 15 to continue. We have 2.5 left. 30-minute it just opened to it's got 28 minutes. I'm sorry, 18 minutes. Wow, good math. Really just waiting on that 15 to close. We got 1.5 minutes left on that. I'm sorry, 2 minutes left on that. So if we could flip bearish on this candle before it even closes, I'd look for continuation. CVD's been trying its best to grind higher. We do have some buyers sitting here at this 41.91. We have a positive delta, but I want to see us below that. 41.90, 41.85 was support below. I want to see it before. I want to see us melt below 41.85. Buyers are trying their best to hold up. The 4-hour was very bearish though. So again, it's real hard to look at a higher time frame chart on gold right now and think we're going to reverse bullish right here. No, we'll see. We'll just be patient on this. Let that 15 close. 54 seconds left. There's 41.88 again. Got to see below 41.85. The only way we're going lower. Struggling. 41.88 is now holding as support. 22 seconds left, and that's 22 seconds left on the 15-minute too. So, a bit of a red flag there. 14 seconds. If it doesn't drop right now for 14 seconds, probably going to get out. Three, two, one. Let's see. I mean, we didn't have good volume here, so I wouldn't be concerned on a reversal. like a reversal to the upside, but it's been a real tough trade today on gold lately. We want to be a little patient. Don't force anything. Let you guys know if I get out. Because of the selling pressure and volume we've been getting today, I'm still holding the put. Because I see that even if we have a green candle, we could still have a big red one right after no matter what. And we just had a little green candle, so we might still also have that red sort of engulfing looking candle. Just need to see below 41.88, man. It's a higher low, higher low, higher low. I want to see us sweep these. Completely sweep them. Everybody trying to buy these dips just gets destroyed. Anyone going? Oh, I gotta go long right now. My stop loss is there. Get stopped out. Get wrecked. There we go. Alright, they're pulling some orders. That's what I like to see. Negative CVD squeezing bearish right now. We didn't hit that 5-minute low, though. Be careful. 41.86 now. We did take out 41.88, but 41.85 still held as support. There's someone at 41.85. That means business. Hopefully we could destroy them at some point. Oh yeah, Amazon probably had a good breakout. Man, AWS went down and a third of the internet went down. So I would think investors would see heavy value in Amazon because of that. Like, yo, if they have that much power over the internet, there's break below 185 for a moment. And back above. Could even look to get out down here into a little bit of strength because we did sell the highs, you know, if we're trading that range. But I wanted to see a continuation drop. 2:30 left on the 5-minute, 15-minute, 30-minute. Let's see. Want to see gold do what it does and just like give us one of those crazy volatile moves to the downside. Some sellers stepping in here. Definitely negative CVD. 188s though. 41.88s trying their best. Come on now. Fail. Really needs to get below 41.84, man. Foreman. Foreman. People say I look like Eric Foreman from that 70s show. Should dress up as him for Halloween and do a video dressed up as him. That'd be pretty funny. Here's 82. There's that break lower. I just had to pull up Bookmap bigger. Again, at this point, it's like, do you get out here because we've been so choppy? Or because we've been dropping, do we want to follow this trend? And right now, because we haven't really been getting a reversal candle on the 15, I'd sort of rather follow the trend. Big drops on gold. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Beautiful. Oh, look, these big orders that just stacked up. I want to see them pull them. Fake orders right there. 41.78s. Those puts are doing all right now. It's another drop here. I'm in the 90, the 80 puts. 0 day. Get out. At 22 if it'll let me. Might not. I'm gonna move it up higher actually, because I want to see us take these orders out. I am a little concerned at these lows that we just made them. But let's see. Gold's definitely got good selling pressure. But we're at its current day low, so be careful. Don't short this low right now. Let's see. I'd like to see another strong drop on gold here, given that we finally had it. I wanted to see demand down here. That would be a wild move to the downside. Oh, let's go. Huge. Do you want to give us another drop? Be crazy. I'm gonna get out. I feel like I'd be silly to hold. Oh, okay. Alrighty. Okie dokie. That's amazing. Where'd I get out? 232? Aw, lame. Alright, whatever. I got out in at... Why isn't it telling me where I got in at? This one tells me where I got in. I think gold continues here, though. That was a nice drop. I got in the puts at 160 out of 230. Okay, not as good as I thought. Now it's at 260. I was trying to get in out for at least 100, but that's okay. Nice drops there, good ROIs, good returns, good trends on gold, good short position. This would have also been the short on futures too. Like, guys, you're just lining it up. It doesn't matter futures or options. It's all ESNQ, gold, SPY, QQQ, GC, GLD, OPP. Yeah, you know me. All of it. All of it, baby. Amazing, guys. Gold looks all right here. That's crazy. That was a beautiful trade. Very nice. Not bad. Best way to trade options in gold. So the way I'm trading them, and people look at me like I got 20 heads when I say this, is I trade options naked, right? So I'm trading directional options. If I want gold to move lower, I'm buying a put. If I want gold to move higher, I'm buying a call. So because we were moving lower on the pullback, I grabbed the 380 put, got in at 161. I got out 232. Right now it's at 264 because it is continuing. And again, I think we drop again here too. It looks great to the downside. But yeah, what I would recommend if like you're trying to trade on your phone, definitely want to have some charts up. So see if maybe you get a laptop or a refurbished computer or a refurbished laptop on Amazon. I've heard Amazon has a really, really great refurbished portion of their site for like electronics. Like legit, because it's Amazon, they do have to hit a certain standard of quality on them. So, you know, cheap option and you get something that's within the past couple of years and it works fine. Ticker on Robinhood would be GLD. That's gold. That's the gold ETFs. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here comes sellers. Oh my god, those puts are at 280. 280. It's funny that the leverage short gold ETFs had unusual call volume yesterday. I guess they knew something. Yeah, well, you know what? They had an unusual call volume yesterday, and then look what happened today, right? That unusual volume got destroyed. Japan's elections. Gold. Gold. Look at this, guys. Gold moving lower. 41.48 target on gold. 41.48. I'll be more patient next time I'm in some options, man, because those are 290. They just hit 290, and remember 295. The best part about options is how strong they go in the money, how strong they do give you a good ROI. Again, on the flip side, with great risk comes great reward. With great reward comes great risk. Now they're at 292. Got in at 161. So yeah, I think options have sort of made their way into my playing field again. I started with options when I started as a trader, and I just It's funny. I feel like when I got started, there were only I think there was only 0 days once a week for SPY. Do you guys remember that a few years back? SPY had 0 days once a week, and then they opened it up to 3 a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. They don't have them every day, do they? I don't think so. Do they? I think they do. No. SPY. 0, 1, 2, 3. Oh my god, they do. I thought they did. That's crazy. Yo, it's cool to have the experience too, and the and just the not wherewithal, but to be here to experience going from 10 DTE a week to 3 a week to now just every day 0 day on SPY. And I'm sure when we opened it up to 3 a week, that's what opened up gold to having 3 a week. I ended up taking the what I take the 22 puts. What's that today? Tomorrow's expiration. Oh, guys, I put up, well, I didn't put it up yet, but I put together a video yesterday. A little bit of a different video from what I usually do. Usually I'll do like economic updates, stuff like that. This video is sort of a debate video. I want to know your guys' input on what's the better investment, gold or Bitcoin? I think that's a great question. What do you guys think, gold or Bitcoin? You guys probably know where I stand. Bro, gold's going to go to demand right now. Yo, Discord is so funny. Yo, gold is going to keep going lower because it loves to do that. Damn, NASDAQ ES, glad we weren't trading those today. Important to know what to and what not to look at. 300, those contracts are now at $300. That is mind-blowing. 325, because again, the quicker it goes in the money, the higher the delta becomes on it, the more it becomes in the money. 325 those contracts are sitting at. I got out $100 ago. It's gonna move up again. I'll let you guys know. 335 should hit like 350 now. Yup, 350. Big drops on gold is crazy. 355. Wow. 100. Oh, that would have been over 100% ROI right there. Interesting. We'll get it, man. We'll get it back. We'll get our get back. Start leveraging options, right? I'll create a system around it. And then, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Boom. You guys making some money on gold today? I hope so. No, it's an inverse. Oh, an inverse gold ETF. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I didn't see you said short in there. My bad. Leverage short gold ETF. That's really cool. Yeah, they must have. Yup, they were feeling the squeeze. Wow. Contracts 380. I got them at 160. 380. 385. 390. This is where I would definitely get out. I would like not play at all anymore with this. 390, that's absurd. 395 and 410. That's amazing. Power of options, I suppose, right? Power of leverage, trading strategy, being patient. I mean, listen, we took longs over here on gold, right? I took calls here And I think that was like, what I take loss-wise on that? $25 loss. Managed my loss. And also, I got in over here on the calls, right? And oh my god, it's still going. Got in over here on the calls. Pushed up, and then it dumped on me. And it was only a $25 loss, so it didn't go too crazy. I actually got out like somewhere down here, and it was only a $25 loss. Then I was patient, retest, saw my entry, grabbed it. Don't be patient on your entries. When you hit it, you have it, you take it. And we sold off from there. Definitely could have been more patient. I have to be a little bit better on myself wise on holding, but pretty solid stuff. Those contracts hit highs of 445. You don't need to be trading 100 different tickers. You don't need to be finding what's trending that specific day. Just got to get a handful of stocks or futures or commodities or whatever you're looking to trade and get used to them. Follow them. Look at them day by day. Oh my god, gold's still going. Do your higher time frame analysis, anything you need. Let's see, gold. Damn, gold is down over 5% right now. Do we have support below us anywhere? Just this big 4-hour demand. Let's see if we could hold this 41, 48 to 41, 420. 4120. Good morning, guys. YouTube, hit that like and subscribe, man. Hope you guys are able to make some money with us today as well. Gold has been killing it. We have been killing it. Damn, bro, those options are at 420. That's insane. That's actually insane how much money you can make through options with, yeah, that's wild. Because you also got to think, too, there aren't that many options traders on gold. Not that there's low volume. Obviously, there's volume on gold options. It's gold. But you don't hear, like, the content creators of the trading world go, yo, we just had this big return on investment on gold options. Kevin, is there a video on the initial balance? I don't think I have a video on the initial balance. Basically, though, how it works is the first hour of the market opens. So on NASDAQ, let's see. Actually, let's do this. So right now, our initial balance on NQ, this is our high, and this is our low. We just had a breakdown because we wicked lower. And also, we created our high first. So you see how the high of this range was created over here? And then the low of the range was created just right here. So that would mean it would be a bearish sign, and I'll show you why. Oh, well, also, open candle continuation also lines up with that. Where are we? There we are. Edge full. So initial balance by rejection. So high forms first. Oh, let's get NQ up here. High forms first. Let's see. Initial balance by rejection. High formed first. We have a 67% chance. First break is the IB low, which we already had that. And then open candle continuation. That's basically same as the initial balance, where it reads the first 60 minutes of the market open, and it reads it from the opening price, 25,300, to the open candle close, which is 1030, which is 25,220. So it was a red open candle. If we look at our stats, opening candle continuation, 9:30 to 4 for the New York session. When we have a red candle, we have a 71% chance of a red day. Does it mean we could be green today? Of course we could. A 30% chance, 28% chance, a very low odd. But that's just how we could use this. Edge full, initial balance, opening range, break, opening candle continuation. And then something else we would do, because you see how the New York session over here is within previous session high, previous session low? That would make this an inside bar. So you use the inside bar report. And we see that we have an outside day when we have an inside bar 80% of the time. So that means at some point, and look at this, previous New York session high lines up right with our initial balance extension to the upside. So that's lining up for a bull move right there. Whereas our initial balance extension to the downside is over here, while the previous day low is all the way down there, which is about 140, 130 points away. So this is actually leaning a bit more to the buy side with some of the things we're going through, other than, of course, the oh wait, do we also have ultimate reversal? Yeah, check it out. Okay, so Nasdaq hit the midnight price the gap fill price right away at 25,300, but it didn't hit the midnight price yet at 25,329. So again, this is another factor leaning me a bit more bullish on Nasdaq, and I have supply zones lined up there. Gold starting to consolidate. So let's say I was holding gold until it looked weak, and like right now I was like, okay, this is where I want to get out. Now those options are at 460. 460. I get in at 160. That's mind blowing. 160 to 460 in a matter of how long? 10:05 to 10:35. 30 minutes. I don't even know return wise what that would be. Let's see. Let's do the math. We say 450 times, no. How would I do that? Divided? 161, yeah. 279%. So options are pretty cool. Futures are pretty cool. It's all about leverage. It's all about being able to manage your risk, being able to manage your reward, being able to just manage your trade in general, and not feel that angst to sort of force your way out, sort of like I did before on this short position, right? We want to let our winners run. While I had my target to the downside, I should have respected it. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. We can't trade off of that, so what do we do instead? We journal. We learn from it. We create rules, so going forward, we can do better. If we don't create rules, we don't create a system, there's going to be nothing for us to follow, and we're going to keep making the same mistakes time and time and time again. Here we go. Gold looking like it's ready for yet another drop. Look at that. $490, $500 those contracts. That is insanity. 500. I was in at 161. 500. My paper hand ass. And volume's getting high up here too. So this is again possible reversal down here. I wouldn't look to short these lows anymore. This would possibly 525 possibly be where I'd look to get out. Again, Nasdaq a whole lot of nothing, gold a whole lot of selling. We were able to take advantage. We were able to find the trend. We were able to follow the markets, and that's success right there. Definitely could have held a little longer. 520, dude, that's crazy. Gold's just like, all right, you guys ready? You want to see something? And it just keeps dropping. Oh, let's get that back there. Very big drop, a lot of liquidity being taken today. And what I mean by that is a lot of people look at the past few trading days on gold. Since Tuesday, October 14th, right? We've been trading higher 1, 2, 3 days. We had a pullback, 4 days, 4 days of moving higher all the way up here just for a single trading day. Just one to take out 4 days of profits. That's how strong sellers can take, right? Even this one right here, we had a few days going higher, then boom, one big day took away half of those profits. So when sellers step in, a lot of times people are like, oh, I'm better when I short the market. Well, that's because when markets fall, they fall very strong. Oh, nice. All right, let's see. Do. Been the OG safe haven asset for thousands. Let's settle a debate. Gold? Nice. Gold still going, man. Wow. We're Bulls versus Bears. Oh, that's a good one. Like, what's up, Dustin? You saying video-wise? Like, who's winning right now in the markets? Futures, crypto, trading, investing, gold, Bitcoin. Damn, gold with another drop, man. 41.20 we're coming to. 580 on those options. Wild. Keep going. It's going to be at 600 in a minute. Yep, there's 600. I'd hate to go to the dark side, which is options, but you never know. When volatility strikes. It's funny, some options traders, I follow this guy, I forget his name right now off the top of my head, but he went to futures lately because of the extra volatility. Not extra volatility on gold, but extra volatility on ES and NQ. And when we say volatility, we're not really meaning how, well, I was going to say we're not meaning how big the moves are, but a lot of times volatility means selling. When we hear extra volatility in the market, we want to think aggressive selling. Gold, oh my goodness. 630 and going. Wow. Gold has fallen. Olympus has fallen. Gold has fallen from all-time highs around 6-7%. Oh man. That's gonna be a fun video later too. Damn, another drop on gold, another one. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm gonna wrap up the stream there. I mean, those options hit highs of $640 a contract. I was in at 160. Damn. Alright, that's fine, guys. We killed it today, though, still. We did alright. We can't be upset when we take profits, right? Because guess what? We don't know if we were going to reverse off those lows. Played it strategically. I could have traded with another contract. I should have. Can't trade off a coulda, woulda, shoulda. If we could, we'd all be multi-billionaires. But what we can do is create our rules, create new rules, and follow our system. What we want to do throughout time and over time, when we see things happen and we see, oh, well, I could have held, I should have held. Okay, well, that coulda, woulda, shoulda. Instead of looking at it like that and just going on about your day, how could you make that into a new rule for yourself so that it doesn't happen again? Look at this drop on gold. 725 on those contracts. Look at the trajectory on these contracts. 166, and it just flew. That's an account builder right there. Even if you got out 665 on the bid. $500 gain on $160 risk. And that's the max risk, $160, right? You could stop out at 100. Gold at 4,100 right now. This is amazing. Ah, Benzinga accepted the collab too fast. Guys, make sure you go drop a comment on the video I just published, gold or Bitcoin. Let me know if you like gold or if you like Bitcoin as a long-term investment. Like, what would you feel safer having your money in, gold or Bitcoin? Bitcoin obviously is the one that could really like multiply your money if you're not trading options. But gold has been more steady and does have really good consistent returns.
I mean, the degenerate gambler in me just says Bitcoin, honestly. I'm going to the
Comment
casino,
that.
man.
Comment that. Get the conversation going. That's exactly right. 100%. That, yeah, because again, Bitcoin is the one that could be like, whoa, I just made 10,000%. Not anymore, unless you're using leverage. But yeah. It's funny, it always comes down to leverage. Gold. Damn, Victoria, you go make fun of my New York accent. Alright. How you doing, Victoria? I haven't seen... Hey, hello. How are you?
I'm good, Kevin. I'm making progress, but I'm quiet because I'm working. But yeah, making progress.
Alright, good. Progress is the right direction. We want to stay progressive and patient. Got back in...
Which is I know I'm on the right path.
Good. Good. I'm glad to hear that.
We're
Good
all
job.
getting there, man. It's a work in progress.
Hey, there you go, man. Listen, like you said, it's a work in progress. It's a process. It's not an over the weekend thing. It's not a few sessions and you know what you're doing. It takes time. If you have somebody to sort of mentor you, give you some guidance, that definitely sort of cuts you in line ahead of everybody else that thinks they could learn how to trade profitably for free, like just from YouTube. Like, I'm sorry, yes, all the information you need is online somewhere, but without the proper guidance of what to watch, what not to watch, what to get hung up on, what to just completely ignore, you're going to end up taking so much time on one thing, and then waste your time, and then you do another thing, and then another. So, cut all that out. Find somebody, even if you're here on YouTube, find a community. Bullishbrs, very cheap to join monthly, is only $50. Even the lifetime is only $500. You get access to my 8-part mentorship program for futures, and that's putting together strategy, systems, how to read supply and demand, day trading, all this stuff. But it takes time, it takes effort, and the only way you fail is when you give up. If you don't give up, you will succeed. If you don't put yourself in a position to succeed, though, and you're not creating trade plans, you're not doing things the way you should be, then don't expect results. If you're not doing what the 90% of failing traders are not doing, then don't expect different results, right? Those 90% of traders that are failing, they don't journal, even if it's just screenshotting a trade. Anything. We want to be different. We want to be different so we can be different. We want to be in that 10% or even 1%. I think I saw a stat for Top Step that was like only 1% of traders ever get a payout. And it's like, are you kidding me? 1% get a payout? Come on now. But it's true. It's absolutely true. But don't let the odds scare you. Know that you can do it. Know that it takes time. Know that it takes effort. Know that it takes a system. Once you build a system that you could follow, trading becomes a lot less stressful too. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, I am wrapping it up. We absolutely demolished it on gold today. Could have held a little longer, but that's alright. We still did well, and we will kill it again tomorrow. I'll see you all tomorrow. Absolutely. E. Marcel, hope you were able to make some money today. Adonis, Austin, Mike, David, DC, Desi, Doug, DW, E. Marcel, Exhausted Trader, Greg, Garrett, Victoria, J, Jim, Joe, Kevin, Lobo, Ryan, SP Rowe, Siva, Dustin from YouTube, a little AR from YouTube, and everybody else in between. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you